It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game.
Who knows what we're in store for here?
And it comes your way next on Madden Football.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years. And our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth. And joining me as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here. And both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent will tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Ready to get us started. And here we go from New Orleans. On the return, here's Mims. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Saints offense taking over for the first time here. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
Well, it was another very statistically productive season down in New Orleans for Derek Carr a season ago. Another 25 touchdowns, almost 4,000 yards. And what I love about this guy is he is remarkably durable. He's played 15-plus games, all 10 seasons that he's been a starter in this league. That's called the ability of durability, to be there for your guys. Now, the next step in New Orleans is to take this franchise to the playoffs.
Carr starting with a throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. Carr. That's complete to Wilson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They send a tight end in motion. On third down, here's Williams. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
This is Alvin Kamara with it. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Give on 2nd to Kamara. He breaks the tackle. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Carr. Connects with Johnson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Running back sent in motion. Carr with it on first. Wilson's got it. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 38. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Pistol snap to Carr. This finds Moreau. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Running behind center with Kamara. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They motion the tight end over. Another run for Kamara. And he's able to bring this one down to the 4-yard line. An 8-yard gain on the run. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Carr with it on 3rd and short. Oh, we put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
On 4th down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Grupe. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Mickey-Tomney's kick is good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Grupe on now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. They're led out by the Purdue product who got some starts as a rookie 4th-rounder, Aiden O'Connell.
In just a second year here now with the Raiders, what an experience a year ago for the then rookie. He went 5-5 for the Raiders. He protected the football pretty well. 12 touchdowns, just 7 interceptions. He maximized his opportunities as a rookie. He's going to have to take another step here in year 2.
1st and 10 now from the 30. O'Connell comes out throwing. Caught by Marshall. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Enough goes to Madison, running right. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Here's Madison again. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the gun, O'Connell. He'll get this to Tucker. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. The rookie out of Alabama, there on the tackle.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Man in motion wasn't set in time. Just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still 2nd down.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. O'Connell here from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Throwing now on 1st down, O'Connell. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he's out of bounds, a little short of the 10. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Carr now on 1st and 10. That's caught by Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They stay on the ground with Kamara. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
And it's a nickel look by the Raiders. 3rd down coming up. They kick the running back in motion. Carr throwing on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Nicotomni's kick is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The Raiders being brought out by Aiden O'Connell for their next possession. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Up the middle they go with Madison. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here's O'Connell to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Saints will get set to take over. The New Orleans offense set to go now. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Running back sent in motion. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game. Off.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 2nd down.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They put a receiver in motion here left. 2nd and 8. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Carr here from the gun. Kamara's got it. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. The Saints in need of some points before the break. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running back, motioning right. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. That's complete to Kamara. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when, just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's gonna make you pay.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Throwing again, it's Carr. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance at a return or a touchback. They're gonna mark it out at the 6. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And this close to their end zone, they have got to be careful, but still enough time that they could mount something of a drive here before the half. They're out and set, 1st and 10. To throw, here's O'Connell. Pass taken in by Marshall. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. O'Connell now. Dumps it off to his running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Throwing is O'Connell. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
He gets this to Michael Mayer. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Another throw for O'Connell. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions, from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. O'Connell looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push their lead to 4.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Well, Brock, barring a touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. So at halftime, the Raiders fighting to an advantage on the road. Now we'll head over to Orlando, Florida. Check in with Jonathan Coachman for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports halftime report. These two teams heading out of the tunnel, and we're ready to get back to it. For the call of the second half, here is the great Kate T. Scott. Kate?
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Raiders. They'll have it first to begin the third quarter. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, O'Connell. Complete. It's Myers. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. There could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
They'll go right back to Madison. And he works this to the 38 before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. And play wrapped up by Demario Davis. No progress on first down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They go play action, it's O'Connell. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. O'Connell here from the gun. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Saints and running back Alvin Kamara trotting back out to the field. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. They kick the running back in motion. Carr with it on 1st. This is reeled in by Kamara. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. From the shotgun, Carr hits him on the out route. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That was Tyree Wilson in on the tackle.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Carr to the air now. Gets this to Johnson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They run it from the gun with Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their 1st series of the half. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. Well, Brock, he found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Groupie adds the extra point. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. O'Connell. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. They give now to Madison. They'll cobble together a yard there. Sent to the ground by Pete Warner. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Off the play action, O'Connell. He'll get it complete to Alexander Madison. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll run. This is Madison. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. It's a design boot. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's O'Connell. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders take a 3rd quarter lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The Saints and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First and 10 now from the 30. Carr here from the gun. This is reeled in by Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
I love throwing a first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Carr now on first and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. A tight end in motion now. On On second down, a run with Williams. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Has it down close. Touchdown, New Orleans. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Is to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints push their lead to 3. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Raiders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's the give to Madison. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's O'Connell. He gets this one to Myers. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. To throw, here's O'Connell. Dump off caught by his back. Has some daylight through the 40. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They've got a man in motion. Caught by Marshall. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Madison. And And he works this to the 38 before going down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, you start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
New set of downs for him at the 38. On first down, O'Connell. That's Mayer, he's got it! And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
They motion a receiver left. First and 10. Here's O'Connell. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. O'Connell to throw it. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Another throw for O'Connell. Search. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
As we're into the fourth quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long going to be the key here down the stretch.
On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And in the fourth quarter, that's going to tie the game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Saints and Derek Carr about ready to get back to work. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. Dumped off to his running back. And this one does not go far.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Here we go, second and 9. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Here comes the Saints punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Raider football. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And they brought out their kicker for a field goal their last possession. This time they'll look to bring him out for an extra point instead. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They go with Madison here. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag.
Ball start.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. He'll get this to Tucker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Here he is to throw. He fires one deep down the left. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. Following that completion, medical staff headed out for an injured player. We'll see what the nature of his injury is. Now hang on, they want to take another look at this play, and a very important call coming up late in this game. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
After review of the play, ruling on the field stays.
So they sent it to a second set of eyes in New York, and the call on the field is confirmed. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. To the ground with Madison. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They'll try and punch it in. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Raiders have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard-fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Saints ready to return their offense to the field. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To throw. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We have a timeout here. 2nd one taken by New Orleans. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Throwing now. Wilson's got it. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To Wilson. Down to the 10. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Abdullah now to return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. First and 10 now from the 30. looking to throw it. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So it's second down coming up. Now to throw. Complete here to Bowers. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Two timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Hits him on the in route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. Still one more in their pocket to use. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Setting up to pass. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here he is to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Gotta hurry this to the line. Back to throw. Oh no, the ball is loose. And the Saints grab it. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field. Maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
So it's a win for the Saints. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
Okay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.